good witness to the madness that was
Heels, pops, and chair shots.
HPC.
Heels, pops, and chair shots.
Bad guys.
Pero mírate a ti.
Heels, pops, and chair shots. Wrestling's entertainment champions.
What a bunch of idiots, imbeciles, stupid as it gets. Stupid, clueless idiot, a bunch of clueless nuts. Is there anybody here that's got any brains? Stupid, stupid, stupid every day, every night. So stupid, just really stupid. The biggest cutthroat bunch of conniving, backstabbing idiots you've ever seen in your life. That is such bullshit. It's the work of an idiot. Pathetic, really stupid idiots. Are you an idiot? Lost idiot? He was the shits. You will always be seen as a complete failure. The term motherfuckers would have been crossing my mind pretty regular. Thanks for nothing. Go fuck yourselves.
Yes, subscribe and like, hit that button right now. All right, follow us on Twitch, SoundCloud, iTunes, your mother's. Like, yo, you know that guy, right? Billy Gunn. He's like, yeah, I remember Billy Gunn. Right, all right. I was like, nah, he's daddy ass. And he's like, what? And then he's like, yo, they just say they were scissoring? And then like, and I'm like, yeah,
That's what we do
that's
now.
where we at. And I loved it.
It's been your pleasure.
Woo! Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. Wrestling's entertainment champions. WWE going to Indy. Shayna Baszler returns to Bloodsport. And Tony Khan has a message for Shane McMahon. All this and more in the room where it happens. But first, Mischief about to tell y'all what to do.
Yeah, subscribe and like, hit that button right now. All right, follow us on Twitch, SoundCloud, iTunes, your mother's.
Dímelo, JP Savage.
¿Qué tú quieres que te diga? Mamá,
Hey, we out
what it
here.
do, what it do? We out here.
308, baby. Heels, pops,
Oh my God, 308.
Wow, it's crazy.
Thursday Night Live. We here, papi. We here. We live. We live.
And we got to open up with blessings upon blessings because we blessed to be here 308 times. But let's kick it off right off the bat. Welcome into this beautiful world. Happy birthday, EL Mischief, multiplying with another bundle of joy. Congratulations,
And another one.
brother, man. Another one coming in. Congratulations and a big happy birthday to PCF as well. June tomorrow. Well, we'll be more specific tomorrow, but we're gonna celebrate because we ain't seeing him here tonight. But
That's apparently he's already celebrating because he's not here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep
Celebrate
it
early.
buck. Happy birthday. Enjoy your day off.
Word. Using that PTO time. You already know.
Word. It's all good. You put it through HR.
Yeah.
It's all good, folks.
HR love
It's
him.
all
HR
good.
love him.
I mean, I don't know about love, but
We make it work. We make it work. Listen,
For
man,
sure,
it's
for
been
sure.
a crazy week, as it always
Indeed.
is in wrestling. It's never a dull moment.
never that.
Speaking of never a dull moment, we're gonna dumb it down a little bit. Much respect and condolences to one Sika Anoa from the Samoan family, Samoan dynasty that we all are aware of. He has sadly passed away. WWE remembers him as Jairus Anoa. Jairus is the one who broke the news that he passed away on Instagram. He's back. A wife, Patricia, and 4 children, including Roman Reigns. Following his brother's footsteps, Sika began training in the early 70s. His Stampede debut was in 73. The Samoans made their way to the WWF in 79, becoming a WWF Tag Team Champion. And also, while away from the company, the Wild Samoans, they did some work in New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. So they went all over the world. It's going to be a sad loss here. But
I mean, it was crazy because if you watch the show Young Rock, it kind of gave you a glimpse a little bit of what the influence that they had on wrestling as a whole, man. Based on the relationships, based on the workmanship, based on the bloodline, the family, right?
Right.
And how they contributed and built onto that. So the crazy part of it all is that His son is Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go there. You know, Cody gets us a lot of sympathy and empathy based on the loss of his father and what, you know, his legacy.
Right.
That's a very easy storyline for Roman Reigns in the near future. To, you know what I mean?
Hey, they can definitely do that.
And I mean, there was real life. I think real life ideology, real life understanding when he put, you know, thank yous to everybody in their support and him being the head of the family. Like,
Right.
It's a legitimate role he has now. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's, I think, in a sense, too, it should give him a sense of pride. You know what I'm saying? That he is established in that form in his family, and his father, you know, taught him to what he was. So,
right.
Rest in peace, Sika.
We all will pass one day, and you can only hope to pass peacefully. And you know, everybody wants to get things done, you know, and you don't know what's been going on, what transpired with Sika, but you do know that at the end of the day, he was blessed to see Roman
for sure,
succeed in that level, and the highest at that. My God,
highest, bro.
Your son is the GOAT right now.
Right. I mean, think about it. The run was so crazy that conversations of Roman Reigns and the Mount Rushmore were being had.
That's crazy.
Right? Like, and you didn't think that would ever be the case, especially because was that happening with John Cena? I'm sure it was. Right? But I don't know. I just feel like that's a harder task to do now, right?
Yeah.
Maybe as much exposure they have. But you know, the thing is, you know, when it comes to grief and passing, you know, we should always just take it as a reminder of, like, don't waste time. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever wonder what if. Accomplish what you want to accomplish today, so that you can enjoy it tomorrow, because you don't know if you can. And that's what Kayla Braxton's thinking, bro. She's about to be out.
Talk to him.
She's about to be out of the WWE after 8 years. She's hanging it up.
Kayla Braxton.
And interesting enough, it's not to do wrestling. She's trying to get up on some other networks. You know what I'm saying?
You heard that? Right? You heard that, right?
Yeah, because people are like, "Oh, you know, why would you leave?" And she's like, "Listen,
I'm glad
I wouldn't be leaving the
though.
best company to do wrestling if I wanted to do wrestling." You know what I'm saying? Like, she's
the
she's
best way to answer that question.
For sure.
Right.
And it's fine. Because that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? You've seen this happen time and time again. The hope is at some point maybe she comes back. You never know, right? But definitely she will be missed. She was a great part of this new era of WWE. When it comes to the NXT talent, to all the way to that are main eventers now.
Right. She talks about she talked about Cole bringing her in 2016.
Right.
NXT announcer. She did her due diligence, paid her dues, made her way up. Bantering with Paul Heyman, which was very entertaining on my part. I mentioned earlier, but
and I'm sure some uncomfortable moments, but
right,
because Paul's a sleaze and shit.
Right.
But he's a horn dog.
It was good.
But the knowledge base that you're sitting working with, you know what I'm saying, like beyond like wrestling, right? Like Paul Heyman is a genius, so definitely she's better for it. And as far as being a sponge and being able to take all that knowledge and elevate herself to where she did. And you know what's sad about this though? It makes it more of a realization that someday we'll be talking about Samantha leaving too.
Oh, well, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
We all know how great and impactful she's been.
Right.
On her
but you know who else is leaving? Seems like Dijak leaving, yo.
Oh, Dijak.
Yo, he out here like putting out
tweets
and shit. Talking about like,
what are you talking about?
Huh?
I'll tell you what.
What?
This right here. It's a perfectly written resume. Let me tell you something, man. He goes off and lists off his accolades and everything he's done and all those matches and everything, and it's all good. It looks banging on that piece of paper. It looks so good. And that's all it is a resume, because you did all that, and why would anybody get rid of you? He's kind of hinting to like, look, how it was up to them. They it was on their court. They didn't want to renege with me, and now we're here, right?
Right.
Well, at the end of the day, not everybody that's perfect or has the perfect experience gets the job at the end of the day too. Like there's stuff that there's budgeting that they're trying to get. Maybe they're trying to sign somebody else and they can't afford to get you back. Who knows what the case may be, right? But now at least you got all that out, and now the AEWs of the world, which by the way, Tony Khan winds up liking, and 4 other people. I wonder who those other 4 people are in NJPW, TNA Wrestling, and whatever the hell other company. But you catch my drift. People are interested. And
Indeed.
Him putting this on there, it's great for a resume.
I mean, listen.
It's gonna give you no pity points. You're not gonna get called back because oh wait, we fucked up. No, you're gone.
I'm gonna actually challenge you on it being a resume, and what I'm gonna say, it's a resignation letter that turns into a CV.
Okay.
Right? A career of a tie, because he is listing out, like, let's be real, Dijak is a beast. Dijak is a great performer. Dijak has put on some bangers on NXT. Dijak was regulated to some bad booking and terrible factioning for a while, and was over there able to supersede that. I mean,
but that was before.
Think about the bangers he just put on with people that are now on the main card, like wow, the NXT, the former
Ese mismo.
Carmelo Hayes,
Okay.
the Russian dude.
Okay.
Jesus. Right.
Jesus, the Russian Jesus, yes.
Either way, what I mean to say is,
well, I think it's
Dijak
for that reason very much so.
I can see Dijak going to AEW,
okay,
and being what Luchasaurus was supposed to be
for a week or 2.
You think
And
so?
that's it.
What do you mean?
And if it don't work over there in the land of matches, which it should, right? Because there's no stories over there.
Right.
It's built for guys like Dijak, because Dijak doesn't need to worry about the story. He just needs to worry about the TV time. Now the TV time works a little different over in AEW, because now you're getting TV time not based on storylines and what stories are getting over. You're getting based off your matches, and not even that, because everybody in that locker room can throw a banger. So what's the scale on getting TV time over in AEW? Who even knows, right?
I mean, that's been the conversation since we started, right?
Yeah.
AEW and the way that they book it, and the roster being so expansive, but they try to make it work. They got
a few shows. I'm sure they'll fit them in somewhere. And
I mean, this is why Forbidden Door is big.
Yeah,
that's why it's big, because we're already talking about this being an issue, and now this is the case, the Forbidden Door being open. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be the Forbidden promotion.
Either way, Dijak gonna get that work though.
Get that work is
he's
right.
Too much of a talent, unless there's some backstage stuff that we don't know about.
Right, that's another thing, that we're not privy to. But who knows? That's another whole story for another different episode. In this episode, we talking about getting that work, and you mentioned getting that work because WWE is getting that work. Oh, more specifically in the Pacific region. Indianapolis, baby, is getting that work. WWE is going straight to Indy for SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and more recent, the 2025 Royal Rumble.
Talk about it.
JJ is saving up those pennies because
JJ's going crazy.
Yeah,
it's about to be lit.
And already, we're gonna talk about it today because there are already some rumors going around. But damn, this is unprecedented a bit, because hold on a minute. When was the last time you ever heard or were notified a year in advance for 3 specific PLEs in one location? And not only that, 2 out of the 3 are going to be 2-night events.
Interesting.
So that's 2, 4, 5 nights of pro wrestling in one town that you're already booked for a whole year in advance, and they're the big ones. They SummerSlam, Rumble, Maniac. I mean, you can't get any better. I feel like Survivor Series is the stepchild. But, we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Yeah, Survivor
That's next
Series is a squeaky wheel. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
next week we'll talk
it's
about
the core.
whatever. Tú sabes, tú las reglas.
But Survivor Series has been improved by War Games. Let's be real. It has been improved by War Games. Either way, you answered the question yourself, man. It's money. It's that's what it
Quote
comes
a
down
great man. I asked the questions and I answered them too.
to. Yes, sir. I remember that. Sounds lit though. Royal Rumble, one of my favorites, always delivers in my eyes. And Indianapolis about to get that work. Indianapolis is a fun town. If you are a fan of the NFL, Scouting Combine happens in Indianapolis. And
Pat McAfee was from there.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know who else is from there?
Peyton Manning.
No, Kendall and son. Nah, he's not from there. But he might end up there because he's 6'8" at 16 years old. Yes, I said he is 6'8" at 16 years old.
That is insane.
He towers his father. And he actually stepped into the ring for the first time. So that's a pretty big accomplishment. I don't think he played football or anything like that. Well, he's still in high school, 16.
He's taller than
Yeah.
Owens and Zane.
And he's a big kid too.
That's insane right there. He looks ready. Let's get him.
Big
And
kid.
one thing Owen says here is, what a perfect place to train, right?
Yeah.
In hindsight, you can
Just keep
train
him away from New Jack, yo.
Train
Because he reminds me of that kid that got stabbed. That was underage.
Yeah, we don't want no New Jack issues, man.
No.
Mm-mm. But yeah, essentially get trained by the pros and then work your way to the indies, man, and make some noise out there. Now you know what we're looking for out here. You're learning a little bit of where daddy came from. Oh man, listen, that kid is gonna be set. He's gonna be ready.
And once again, if this isn't your lineage, just saying your father is Kevin Owens, you know what the wrestling business is like, and you've grown up with it. You like it? Why not? Look at what it's done for Dominic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
has it done good things for Dominic?
100%.
The same profession that his father has? I don't know, because now these days his father is pitching triple threat matches to the company. He wants to fight him. He's like, yo, get me in the ring with my son because I gotta give him bow. That's a different story. You know, we get there, we work the magic, we get into heel rolls, heel turns, and then we build the story on like AEW. A match between this is the people out in Wrestle Talk. Shout outs to them for breaking this. But yeah, oh shit, this is not right. My bad. Where the fuck is the picture? Rey Mysterio basically pitching a good match here. Oh, here we go. Pitching a match for his son and Santos Escobar. Hopefully in a PLE in Mexico. I mean, can you imagine a PLE in Mexico? Like,
yeah. Exactly like this. Like Backlash at Puerto Rico.
I think
that would be the main event, and that would kill it. That match would be crazy.
I think you need metal detectors though.
You know the heat that Ray would. Oh my god, the heat would be amazing.
Ooh, I'm sweating now. Thinking of this shit.
Dominic will get so much heat. I would love it.
It'll be dangerous heat. Like it'll be.
And Ray, of course, Ray's gonna want that match. That's his best-selling match right now.
Yeah, that's gotta be
and for Dominic as well. I mean, he's got major heat, but he gets the most heat because of how he is with his father. So
right,
you know what I'm saying. So a match with him, that's what he wants too.
That's what he wants. That's what the world wants. And speaking of what the world wants, JP,
oh baby,
let's shift gears a little bit because the world wants violence. The world wants realism, and the world wants physical action, and that's what they want to get. Oh, that's what they got last year at Philly, and they're gonna get it again next month.
Oh, baby, I like it raw.
All right, July 28th in Brooklyn, New York, Shayna Baszler returns to Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. This is big time right here. Can you imagine the notoriety that you get going up against a Shayna Baszler and a Bloodsport? Now the second one, because she already had one, and now she already took that one, doubled down. and went against what was it? Who was it? Lola Vice that
Lola
had the
Vice,
second
she
one.
lost. Yeah, lost.
This is
to
number
Lola Vice.
3. This is number 3. You
Yeah.
want to be in that match. Shout outs to GCW for booking it, and then
For
we're
sure,
gonna
man.
check it out. I know I already got my seat locked in. I probably want
And-
production on that one. Shout outs to
Word?
GoPro. Shout outs to
Man.
them. They're gonna hook me up. Hopefully, knock on
Hopefully.
wood. But I'm gonna be in the
Yeah.
building. Make sure y'all get your ass in the
Brooklyn's
building
nice.
to Brooklyn. Check out Shayna Baszler. She gonna get in Bloodsport again. This is the 3rd one for her.
I'm
And
gonna have to make a trip to that one. 'cause
yeah,
that might
it's gonna be
impressive.
crazy. It's
You
gonna
know,
be
and you think about it makes sense when Lola Vice and Shayna Baszler were having their match, underground match. In the promo to it, you saw Josh Barnett talking about it too, talking about Shayna's potential, what she does, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Selling the match. So this makes sense that this is happening. It's great to see the partnership.
Right.
And yo, we've seen other ones go through Bloodsport and end up in the E. Killer Cross. There's one right now.
Yeah, shout out to
Carrying
Killer
Cross.
Remember
You know what I'm saying?
he was
Shout
bad.
out Batista. Remember that shit?
Yo, I remember that night, yo. We
calling
thought
up
he was gonna
Batista.
come in too. That was crazy.
Yeah. We set
They
up.
tried. They
They
tried. He was
But yeah,
busy
man.
making movies.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Speaking of being busy these days, there is somebody that's been making the rounds. Last week we mentioned that Shane McMahon reaching out to AEW and in hopes of a position being available. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not too far-fetched. We had Comrade Thompson leak that a good old friend of theirs mentioned that it was a serious thing. It wasn't something to just dismiss. This week it gets a little sweeter because, of course, our manito Tony Khan, he's saying Shane McMahon is always welcome in AEW. I heard the rumor he might be interested. I've never met Shane, but we have a lot of mutual friends. I have a lot of respect for him as an executive and a professional wrestler. I love how he threw that in there. You want to make sure you cover all grounds here, Tony, because you don't want just one layer of Shane. You want all layers. Shane McMahon is like an onion. You get layers, right? Cake
But
also have layers.
Is he a Vidala onion or Spanish onion?
Or
red onion? It's
shit.
crazy, bro. It's crazy. We talked about it last week. I mean, if it happens, wow.
Well, JP, this is the platform where we start shit, and then they start talking after we do. I mean,
Right,
Mischief got blocked last week, so come on now.
It's fair. It's fair. It happens. It happens. And you know what could happen too? What could happen is you could get drafted in the NBA and need to have some apparel because you're in the same team as your father.
Oh
Because
no!
Bronny James got drafted to the Lakers. If
Lakers City.
you're a fan, make sure to go to focal.com. Officially licensed merch, NBA, MLS, MLB, NFL, NHL. I mean, think about it. The bobbleheads, but the wrestling bobbleheads though, that's where
they got
I got one in
more.
my car.
Hey.
I got one in my car, bro. It's the Ultimate Warrior, and every time you break, he shakes the ropes. And shit.
I can't unsee that. Go to Focal right now. Get yourself the Ultimate Warrior one and put it in your damn car. I don't know why you play it right now. I don't know why you wasting time. Jump on there, get your 10%. Tell him the bad guy sent you. You gonna love it. JP confirms and guarantees it. Holy shit.
Give it a high five.
We spoke about it earlier. The Royal Rumble 25 is coming to Indy. And there may be some early rumors, man. We talking a Matt Cardona appearance? Can you believe that? Already Matt Cardona talking about, sorry, I'm unavailable, GCW. Don't you dare call me, Brett Lauderdale. Don't be hitting me up on the first, because you know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at Indy, son. You already should know.
It'll be a great return.
How about a debut on top of a return? How about crossover, celebrity sports crossover? Caitlin Clark invited by Bianca Belair, the Indianapolis hero here, right? She's the Indy new superstar of Indy. Caitlin Clark, you gotta be in town. You know you're around. Come through Royal Rumble 2025. come
Come
into
on.
the ring and get thrown out by a Shayna Baszler. Who
Talk
the fuck
about it.
is?
Talk about it.
Can you imagine?
Show them that
getting
you're
something like
aggressive.
that?
Show them
Wow.
you're aggressive. They be talking about she be getting bullied. Show
Yo,
them you're aggressive.
I'm telling you, I mean, I think this will definitely clear up any bullying she got going on over there. Listen,
Yeah,
huh?
word.
I
I
think
know
we
it's
can make it
excellent though. And yo, shout outs to I think once again Triple H directed WWE. Yo, they're working with the social media shit and like yo, they're trying to really hit the market when it comes to pop culture, man. And any way they can. Sexy Red is a proof of that when it comes to NXT.
Yo, HBK hit that on
You know
the,
what I'm saying?
on
Kayla
the
Clark.
hammer.
It's
Came in.
great to see. And yo, I once again, I just love the fact that we're getting so many opportunities. I think that's what it comes down to it, right? Especially with all these events in different cities and newer cities, new countries. This is exciting, bro. It's exciting time for wrestling. It's exciting time as well because you see what Triple H is doing.
Segway.
You're seeing the groundwork being laid out. You know what I'm saying? And you know something that's stood with me for a while now is the entrance, the actual stage that the wrestlers come out of now. How he mentioned he's gonna make it smaller so we can fit more of you in here. And yo, and not for nothing, but like that, it changes the dynamic of the show a little bit. It's a little bit more immersive, and it's still a big show. Because think about it, right? Think about, and the reason why I noticed this is because the other night, I think they were somewhere where they couldn't make a smaller stage, so they had to go back to the old one, and it looked so big compared to what you've seen.
It
like,
was different. Yeah, you could tell, and it does. It's a big significant difference.
But it makes
I'm
it
glad
look
he did
more
it.
crowded when they do that, and it just adds to the ambiance,
Right,
and the impact. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
that's
that's something
another.
AEW's been struggling with right now.
The pops aren't the same over in AEW. I was about to say they're not the same.
And it sucks.
There's
man.
a
It
reason
really
for
sucks.
that. There's a
It
big
really
reason
sucks.
for that. But I guess it's safe to say you would agree. Triple H's TV time here is been much better.
Dude,
WWE's TV has been much better with Triple H.
Dude, the fact that they talked about Netflix, once it gets to Netflix, how there's no longer going to be a PG era. It's going to be edgier.
Liv Morgan is
Look
assuring us of that.
No, right away, look for Bluetooth sponsorships. Look for Bluetooth sponsorships.
Yes.
Absolutely. With Liv Morgan being yep. Look for that. No, it's gonna be great, bro. Honestly, it gives it an awesome opportunity, especially for a lot of these performers to show their acting chops too. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a little bit more reminiscent of what we remember while we were growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Word, and then that mixed with what we. Oh no, this is gonna be.
It's gonna be crazy.
Is gonna be crazy. This is once in a lifetime. This is gonna be Netflix move for WWE in January. It's gonna change the game, and I don't know what AEW is gonna do to keep up, but yeah, it's gonna be insane. Speaking of what AEW is gonna be doing, though, if you want to get into that, listen, they got a PLE coming up this Sunday.
Oh, they do, huh?
And it's called Forbidden Door.
Okay.
And this is the one time that they get to, they get to jump around and they get to go and face other company superstars. JP, you want to go through this card right quick for Forbidden Door? Hold on, let me just. I'm trying to share my screen here. So shout outs to CBS Sports for providing the match card here. Forbidden Door, AEW Forbidden Door 2024 is gonna be popping. We got a lot of championships going on here. We got the AEW Championship, TNT, TBS. We got the World Women's Championship. The IWGP titles on the line. That's 5 titles on the line, including 4 other matches. Listen, Forbidden Door is gonna be something to I think we lost JP. Forbidden Door is gonna be a hell of a pay-per-view PLE. We already got a lot going on a lot riding on this matchup for the main event. We're gonna get to the main event, but a lot of Dynamite showed us a lot of promise for this show, and I want to get into the Tony Storm match, but let's run through the card real quick. We got the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho. He's gonna be joined by his boy Big Bill and our boy Shooting the Ish alum. That's right, the bounty hunter Brian Keith. Oh my God, I can't believe Brian Keith's doing big things each and every week on Dynamite. There go JP again. JP's back, baby. I was just picking up this Dynamite card. I mean, this Forbidden Door card. But, yeah, man. Our Shooting the Ish.
The people trying to take us out, bro.
I know it's Vince. Vince is fucking with us today, but it's all right. We gonna get him back. He has nothing better to do these days. Forbidden Door. We talking about it. The Learning Tree joined with Big Bill and Shooting the Ish alum Brian Keith. Listen, man, we know this man very well. He's not one to be messed with. You wait till he gets his hand off that sling. There's gonna be a problem. He's facing off against Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata. Oh my God. This 6-man tag is gonna open up a big can of worms going forward. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be
big
violent,
can of worms,
physical, and Jericho don't play. Jericho gotta have something up his sleeve here.
I mean, listen, it's a type of match that it's gonna open up the show potentially and set the tone, right, for Forbidden Door. I mean, this is the type of matches you want to see. People cross promotions going after each other, going against it, seeing dream matches that you thought would never be possible. This is not it.
This one isn't it. Maybe the next one, but not this one. Daniel Bryan and Shingo Tagaji for the Owen Cup. Thank you. For the Owen Cup tournament here. That's gonna be a banger. Don't miss that one. MJF. I can't pronounce that. Asicero, I think. He's from CMLL, right? I think.
I have no idea, bro. Yeah, I think so, right?
He's a luchador, but Hechicero.
Remember, you don't pronounce the H.
That part.
Hechicero.
Ese mismo.
Hechicero.
Versus MJF, who had a loud Dynamite. Shout out to MJF and Danny Garcia for All In. That's right. We got that booked already. We're going to get there. Zack Sabre Jr., Orange Cassidy. I think this is a little bit more than Orange can chew here. But Orange Cassidy has proven me wrong several times already.
I mean, I think, you know, it's tough. It's tough because when you think of Zack Sabre Jr., you think of his prowess in the ring as a technician. And then you're talking about the gimmick that
right, the complete polar opposite.
Complete opposite, right? But we will be remiss not to mention the fact that, you know, this freshly squeezed Orange has been a champ for some time, has been having bangers and having matches and been going up against people. And it's not, the gimmick is no longer just comedy. You know what I'm saying? He is a legitimate mid-card champion. And this will be a match right up his alley, because the one thing about our boy is that he
Ron Legend on IG. My bad, I told you.
The
IG lit right now.
Can go. IG? Okay.
Yep. No, he can definitely go, and it's gonna be something to watch. I can't predict it. I don't know which way to go here, but I know it's gonna be fun, to say the least.
For sure. Probably the most fun match.
Fun because it's gonna get only violent from here on out. Speaking of that, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship on the line. Jon Moxley versus Tetsuya Naito. This one's gonna be violent and physical. Dude. Moxley is probably the best person to be holding this title right now if you're gonna be doing this cross promotion thing.
Right.
And I don't know, man. I can't see anybody taking it away from him right now or anytime soon.
Dude, I just feel like somebody's gonna end up in the hospital.
Word.
Like, this match is gonna be physical.
Get your
podcast in the building.
My boys.
What it do?
Moxley's just a beast right now.
I hear talking about forbidden doors. You know what I'm saying? Because the door's forbidden.
That
you know
door's
what I'm saying?
forbidden, JP. Don't answer.
Oh,
Did he? AEW Women's Championship timeless. Toni Storm with what I would call one of the best women's championship runs I've seen in quite a little while. But this isn't just because of the belt. This is because of Toni and what she's been doing before she even won the belt. And this whole timeless storyline that she runs it's perfect. She does it well. Everybody loves it. She's over as Rover, and now you add Mariah May to the mix. Mina Shikawa, her old tag team partner back in the day before the AEW days, and now that's causing some friction here at Dynamite. She got hurt. I don't know what's gonna happen on Sunday.
You know, it's crazy because yes, Toni Storm has done an excellent job with her run, bro. It's been great. This character is definitely over, and it's working for her. But it's crazy to me that Mercedes Moné is not the one in this match right now.
Oh,
It's crazy to me that Mercedes Moné has been AEW, has had matches, and still hasn't had the strap. You know what I'm saying? Hasn't had a championship.
what you mean? She's the champion.
She's the
TBS.
yeah, the TBS champion, right? But she has, like, you would expect the type of performer that she is, all the, coming from NJPW on top of that.
Right, because this is, I think
thought she would have been a main event picture already.
This is the more prestigious belt, I guess you can say.
You know what I'm saying? I understand, she's a champ, but the transition should be happening. I mean, we're talking about Forbidden Door, and she's not even on the card right now.
I feel like they need Sasha Moné. They need Moné with the belt. And they can't. I don't think they can afford to have her take it off Toni yet. She's gonna be wrestling in this card for another championship, and she probably will collect it.
Right,
and
the
maybe
NJPW
she's on
Strong Women's Champion.
Right,
Yeah,
so now maybe now she's collecting titles, and maybe she will. It probably will go down that way.
It's the build up to it.
I just feel like Toni can't drop that yet. Like she's still got a little more.
It's just for me. It's just interesting that she's gonna go up through the chain, right? Considering what she means in WWE history, right? As far as a women's performer, like she's the type of performer that should be coming in straight to main event picture, they're not doing that for her.
You're right.
And if they're not doing that for her, is that they're telling us they're trying to legitimize her?
It could be, but it could be that. It could also be maybe it's her call. It could also be not that it's her call. Maybe. Who knows, right?
I mean, that's definitely squeezing all the juice out, right? The slow burn, right? And I get it. I'm just saying it's just interesting that we're still not there.
Well, it's not that interesting though, because I changed. Shout outs to our Discord. Someone had mentioned, and I appreciate everybody that pulled up tonight, by the way, because there's not like there's anything else on television today, Thursday, June 27th. 2024. But if those that were not participants today and were busy listening to some kind of debate, I would have rather seen Kyle O'Reilly and change that Sasha Banks debate if that was the case. But because she hasn't been that great on that mic, and it's literally been her in-ring work that's been saving her. Not great reviews upon her debut on AEW for Moné yet, from what I'm hearing at least. And I can't really say that she's doing better than Toni right now.
No, she definitely is not. But once again, I think is what are they also feeding her? Right? Like she's gonna feed off the talent she's working against.
Did you watch? You missed Dynamite this week. This week on Dynamite, she cut a promo, and she doesn't. She keeps doing this, and she at the end of it, if she wins, she goes, 2 belts Moné. She called herself 2 belts Moné. I know it's not something that's licensed. I know it's not something that is trademarked for Becky Lynch. But come on, man. You're a 4-horsewoman.
Right.
Everybody watching AEW is a hardcore wrestling fan. Everybody that's watching AEW knows you're a 4-horsewoman. Everybody knows that Becky 2 belts is a thing. So why would you use that? I mean, I don't know.
It's also a little jab,
thing.
right?
I don't think she can stop doing WWE things here in AEW. I think it's hurting her, and I think that's what's keeping her from probably the Tony Storm stage.
Well, it's always like you mentioned by them mentioning or having any reference to WWE is giving them too much credit, right? And it's kind of sucking their dick a little bit.
Right.
And it kind of drops their legitimacy, I guess, to a certain degree.
I don't know if it. I mean, if it's not that, then definitely the interest, maybe.
I just feel like once again, who has she gone up against has been interesting.
Willow was a good match.
Willow was great. Willow was great
when she first. I forgot who she fought in Japan.
But that was the first. I mean, in Japan is different. I'm talking about AEW.
Yeah.
Willow's was refreshing.
Yeah.
I'm saying Willow was the 1+ match that she's had.
Yeah, but even that, she was already expected to win too. It wasn't like
right.
You know, like it was like, oh, we were Owen Wild for that. But 100%. Who knows? I think she picks up the Strong Women's Championship here against Stephanie Vaquer.
Vaquer, papi, Vaquer. She's a cowgirl, papi.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see her picking it up, especially with the work she's done in New Japan as it is.
Only time will tell, though, what really transpires with Monet.
But look, she said too about Monet. So we're building onto her legitimacy in AEW. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I hope, because not only her character is someone that could go up against Tony Storm and be a nice little feud, a la her and the Virtuosa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Eventually, after they build all of these women up, and I think that's what we're doing. We're building them all up slowly, separately, and surely. Okay. It's fine as long as at the end of the day we all realize the true fate and destiny of them is to just fall to a very, very talented dentist that will probably return. Who knows? Baby! Moving on to the TNT Championship to take Kishka. I could never get this shit right. We could take a shit versus Briscoe, Jack Perry. Throw Dante Martin back in there. Give me a little bit of Leo Rush, and then somebody to be determined. Yo, it has to be Aleister Black.
You think?
I mean, he's the one that got Adam Copeland he got Adam Copeland hurt, and he's the one that's because of him, storyline written, that he's not participating, right? So put him in the match and make him win the match.
The cool shit about that is that I can see him like them starting the match and then them turning the lights off. And
no. If Black is in this match, the entire match plays out. Everybody's bloody, battered, destroyed. Nobody's up. The whole match has been going on for an hour, and in the 59th minute and 59th second, the lights go out, and when the lights turn on, Aleister Black has the belt. Yeah, that's it. It's like I won the whole match.
That'd be crazy.
How do you not have heat after that?
Oh, that's crazy.
That's like on some Brock Lesnar shit.
But yo, that's the type of heat that might WCW your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like, but that would be kind of dope too.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Take a chance.
You know what I am mad at though?
Ooh.
So I've been adamant about Strickland not getting his closer role on the show. And what I thought was gonna happen is already starting to slowly happen and hasn't been confirmed yet. But this past Dynamite, finally, our boy Swerve closed out a show, and he was in the last match of the damn show, main eventing. What a coincidence, though. He had to partner with Will Ospreay to do so.
Right.
So this isn't Swerve main eventing this is Ospreay closing the show with Swerve tagging along.
No, this is them trying to push that feud a little You know, you
And
put
okay,
two dogs that are trying to get at each other.
okay, I
You
want
put
to
them in the
count.
same cage together. You know what I'm saying? See what
That's fine.
happens.
That's fine because I thought of that too. But I want to count how many shows Will Ospreay closes out as soon as he wins this title.
So you think he's winning the title?
He thinks so after challenging Danny Garcia, but I'm gonna go with Swerve. My heart is gonna go with Swerve. My experience is gonna go with Ospreay because it looks like it really feels like this company is just flat out behind Ospreay and ready to shoot him to the moon without even giving him that gimmick.
Yo, if that is the case, man, I will be sad. Not because, I mean, Offspring is dope, but Swerve,
It's
we've been waiting for this so
wrong, man.
long,
It's
and it's
fucked
too
up.
early. Too early.
It's so fucked up.
If anything, Swerve going over on this match, I think will be the legitimacy that he needs.
I
bro.
need Swerve to win this match.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Swerve,
I need Swerve to win this match.
you add Will Ospreay to that list. Now that you're not already talking about you're the champ, you're talking about you're one of the better AEW World Champions.
Word.
The histories of AEW. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Swerve could definitely benefit from this. And once again, this booking is synonymous. Swerve and Damian Priest. They're being booked the same way, and they both need the best booking possible right now to legitimize their reign, to legitimize them as champions, and legitimize them as main event performers.
I agree.
Hopefully Swerve gets this one, but you know right now when there's a will,
when
when
there's a will involved, it's fucked.
It's fucked, bro.
Somebody's getting hurt.
Somebody's getting hurt. Somebody's getting smacked. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody getting just
Shout out
smacked.
Fat Boy 4. Shit was dope.
You saw it? I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, that shit was phenomenal.
Speaking against Smack Talk Showdown, baby.
Ooh.
Reach out to the bad guys. Check us out on Twitter. I mean by bad X now. On Instagram. Check it out. If you know they say all games are created equal, but that's bullshit. This game is the literal best game you can play with your friends. You don't even have to know wrestling to play and participate. You get your best friends to jump in. Great drinking game.
Yes.
Hit us up on our DMs on X. Look out for a tweet we're giving away some of these Smack Talk Showdown game packs. You're gonna love them. Definitely great game for the summer barbecues. You're gonna be barbecuing at your boys, girls' crib. Check it out on the weekend. Take it with you. Have a great time. It's a great drinking game. And we're gonna give them all for free. So what's better than free, right?
Free 59.
Free 59, almost as good as free 99. Let me tell you. Aye, baba. JP, why don't you tell us any HPCs of the week we got before we head them on their way? Send them on their way. My bad.
I just once again continue to love the work that Liv Morgan has been. Liv Morgan put on of course, everybody knows what's been trending this week. The Haktua that took over the world. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
Liv Morgan put out one out there about her Haktua.
That's my pop of the week.
Yeah, bro. Liv is just, I'm telling you, Liv right now is sensational.
Yo.
Sensational.
You all saw what she did to that belt.
Dude. I'm excited to see more.
I'm excited to see more as well. As much as what the Judgment Day saw this past week on Raw. Pop of the week for them was quite obvious. I want to say heel of the week goes to Will Ospreay. He comes out. Not only does he not need to come out, but he comes out anyway. Interrupts MJF and Danny Garcia, which probably got the face or pop of the week for many in Buffalo. But he has to one up MJF, and he comes out and he not only reminds Danny Garcia of his international championship title opportunity next week on Dynamite, but after hearing that MJF offered an all-in match to Danny Garcia in probably what is AEW's biggest stage of them all, he goes to Danny and says, "Hey, Danny, you're my friend too, and I'm going to give you a shot at the AEW Heavyweight Championship next week in addition to the International Championship. Both titles on the line on Dynamite." What arrogance, right? What cockiness? What? Ooh, he already won it. He already has it. He could defend it already. I hope Swerve puts him in his place.
That's right. That's right.
But Will's pretty loud. He's pretty freaking loud right now. I ain't
Yo,
mad at it.
I'm definitely not mad at it. It's a good heel of the week, I believe. I'll give you a chair shot of the week for me.
Ooh.
And this one might be a little controversial, but yo, I don't know if you saw, but Uncle Howie came out and attacked old boy from Panama.
From Panama.
Yeah, brother. Looking like a thumb. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you talking about?
What?
I missed this. What are you talking about? Howdy?
Uncle Howdy, yeah. Uncle Howdy attacks. The Mac attack.
Who do you attack?
Running with the street profits.
I'm lost, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Clearly, I forgot the man's name.
I don't even know. I have no idea what you're referencing.
Sweatpants, man. Gray sweatpants.
Oh, from the Street Profits?
Yeah.
Not Montez.
Oh, man, Angelo Dawkins.
Angelo Dawkins, yeah.
No, who's managing them right now, man?
Oh,
wow, this is terrible. 308.
yeah. This girl.
I can't believe we can't get this. Not her.
Oh, not her? She's the manager though.
No, the main dude.
Bobby Lashley?
Yeah.
Oh, he attacked
It's
Bobby
terrible.
Lashley?
So he attacked Bobby Lashley, but the chair shot for me was that Bobby Lashley attacked back, and Uncle Howdy, took some bumps. And I just think, based on the way they're being pushed and where we're going for, to see some type of weakness or the fact that they can be hurt or attacked, I don't know. It kind of takes away from the mysticism of it a little bit, but it's also the way that they're humanizing the characters.
I think they need to though, because if you don't, you're gonna run into the same shit that you ran into with the Fiend, and that happened really fast. And it depends, because if you wanna, what they wanted to do was give the Fiend the championship, and I don't think you can do that. Cause how you gonna give the Fiend the championship, and how you gonna take it off? You gotta come with some convincing shit, and that's super hard. Like, you don't want to make things harder. You want to make things easier.
Right.
And if you humanize them, now you're making it more believable for them to be defeated, and that's probably gonna be better for you in the long run.
But why would you?
Run.
But why would the goal be for a faction that's been put in so much work? That is being memorialized by Bray Wyatt, his baby, his ideas, in collaboration with his brother and his best friend. They're bringing it to Magic. There has been so much promo, so much setup for it, such a slow burn to make them look weak, to make them lose. That doesn't make sense.
Not make them weak.
Not right now.
Make them lose. I guess that does. It doesn't.
Why will that work for? That you're burying them.
The Fiend never won many matches either. He won the right ones, but he also lost at WrestleMania to Randy Orton, the grudge match. They made him lose because of Alexa Bliss. They kind of made him lose a little bit. The fire, I think he got lit on fire. I think he lost that. There was a match.
Think about it this week. Mankind lost, right?
Kane lost. At one point,
Kane lost. Undertaker lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, the L's are going to come. For me, the chair shot is, once again, is just that they're trying to portray the mysticism and the, out of the ring, supernatural aspect to it. And for me, it's just kind of like, made him look a little weak.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to make him look weak, though. You don't want that,
right? You never come out of let's sneak attack somebody, and we're gonna come out of this looking weak. That would never been the goal, right?
Right.
Like, if it happens to the Miz, okay, right? But we're talking about Uncle Howdy. You're trying to come in here, trying to be a new leader. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, come in the chat. Get in the chat.
Come on, Bow Wow. I mean, come on, chat. Let me know if what's up. Nah, but I think there should be okay. They have to have a plan here. They have to have some. This isn't just week to week. There's got to be something that was planned out, just like the majority of their prioritized storylines here. And this was, like you said, it was vested a lot of time, a lot of effort. So I want to give it as much as time to breathe and to marinate as possible.
For sure.
Before, I guess, we start throwing it out the window. But yeah, speaking of throwing them out the window, we throwing y'all out the window. Nah, we gonna send y'all to the front door. Listen, appreciate y'all pulling up. We know you missed whatever else was going on in the world, but you didn't even need to hear that noise. You stayed here with us. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Shout outs to Twitter. X. Shout outs to Instagram. Shout outs to Twitch. Shout outs to Kick. Shout outs to Facebook. Shout outs to YouTube. Everybody that pulled up. JP, you already know. Tell them what to do on the way out.
You already know. Heels, Pops, Chair Shots, HPC, Bad Guys on IG, Twitter, X, TikTok.
Esa misma.
You already